It's not quite leaf season, but we had a recent drop. Probably because it's drying out. It's getting ready for fall weather. So the oak leaves that were up in this tree dropped. We got a mess, right? So how I would handle this, I've already started, is I'm just spinning in a circle, shooting it towards the inside to make it a pile. Okay, and I'm gonna show you what I do. Now I don't have a chute blocker. I do have a mulch kit for this mower, but I don't keep it on. It's just too much of a pain. I gotta take off like 6 or 7 bolts to get it on and off, and it's something that you have to jack it up and you gotta use tools, and it's so yeah, it's just a pain. So by the way, these gas cans suck, right? Everybody knows that though. So what I have is this plate, diamond plate. Not very thick, it's aluminum. Yes, it gets beat up, but I've had this for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. Before that, I used to use old license plates. Now when I use the license plates, I would go through about, I don't know, 2 or 3 of those. But I had a big box of old plates. People collect junk in Kansas, and I thought it was cool. I was going to put them on my garage wall and then ended up using them for this. So I'm going to go ahead and put this plate on. I'm going to show you how I do it. I use vice grips, and I clamp it right to the side of the mower, right? Okay. Now the cool thing about this is being aluminum, it bends real easy. So if I want it all the way closed, I can close it all the way. If I want it partially open, I can partially open it. You know, this will save you $300 or $400. If you want it more sturdy, you can put it in the middle, or you could put 2 vice grips on it. I used to use 2. I found that it wasn't really needed. I only use 1. So this is how I do it. Now these are the leaves before. Okay, we're gonna mulch it down, and this isn't a great lawn. It's mostly dirt. Okay, this is my first year on this lawn. Haven't done any seeding, aeration, anything of that nature. I believe it's a rental property, so I don't think any of that's gonna get done.
I used a mulching method like this for a long time. I still use it. So, you know, this works great. If there's a bunch of leaves, it works good. If there's not a whole lot of leaves, I think it works better when there's more leaves, and as the pile gets bigger, you can push it in on itself and it'll shred it finer and finer and finer. And then when it's almost like a real fine dust, you just take a couple passes without the chute blocker on, and you just shoot it outward. If you want to mulch it and just have it disappear, you can turn a massive amount of leaves into just a small amount. Say, I don't know, 1/4 of a small trash can or whatever. I don't really use the mulching method too often anymore. It's more on the very beginning of leaf season or at the very end of leaf season, just that transition period. For the most part, I'm using a method similar to this and actually just blowing them to the street, or using the mower to shoot them into piles, tarp them, and then use that mower to pull it to the street, and then I suck it up with the truck. I am looking very forward to making a video of that this fall. So, you know, even though I got the new truck recently, I'll be putting the Warhorse back to work this fall.
Alright, so this method isn't pristine. It's not going to 100% clean them up. It does work better when they're a little bit wet. You know, because they don't blow out of the deck as much. Overall, I like it.